What do you have in mind in terms of the Bruce Lee Foundation? What is the objective of the Bruce Lee Foundation, and what are your sort of immediate goals with this?
The Bruce Lee Foundation is actually in a time of expansion right now. We're really wanting to focus more on this idea of mental wellness through a mind, body, spirit lens.
Mhm.
And in particular, focusing on our youth who are coming up in this world. The world is always a stressful place, but it seems to be getting more and more stressful as time goes on with all of the polarities and changes afoot. That we are focusing very much on that and utilizing my father's practices and teachings as a way into this idea of all the things we've been talking about here, like how to teach some different type of life skills, right? Rather than like, oh, here's how you cook an egg and don't do drugs and, whatever. It's more like, no, let's look at the inner landscape and let's talk about like, how can we research this experience and figure out how to navigate this mental, emotional landscape that challenges all of us so that we can try to be in this world. It's really difficult to be in this world.
It's really difficult. It's really difficult for all different age groups these days.
For all different age groups.
And I think what you're saying is phenomenal. And I think, some sense of what martial arts can bring in terms of what does power mean? What does balance mean? What are limits? What does it mean to, what is humane in a situation of a competition even? Or how can you make things more effortless? Compassion. I mean, I watch people, much older even than I am, and it's extraordinary to watch them engaging in different ways with martial arts. And everybody gets something different out of it. But I love the mental health aspect of it. I really do. And it's one of the few things that isn't, that is both possible to do in groups and with mentorship, but also possible to do on our own. So that's fun. That's fantastic.
Definitely do advocate in the book and in life for having some experience with martial arts. Just it's such a way of doing inner work and also helping you to gain self-confidence and helping you to work towards certain goals. And if you do ever get to the stage where you're actually interacting with another person and sparring or doing training drills with other people, it's also life is a fight to a certain extent. There are these things that come at us, whether they're thoughts and emotions or whether they're actual experiences that really test us and really take us down a lot of times. And in martial arts, you get to sort of practice that kind of stress and that kind of attack and that kind of being able to keep your wits about you in the height of a very stressful situation. You get to